Jonathan McCaleb.
This is Caleb Butler.
This is Ashton Thompson.
This is Johnny Robertson.
This is Chad Dean.
This is Heath Dean.
This is Jerry Gladden.
This is Adam Thompson.
This is Braylon Jeter.
I'm Edward Charo.
This is Juan Juanes.
This is George Ortega.
This is Conacher Pierce.
This is Richard Brown.
This is Jonathan Caballero.
This is Afonso Trujillo.
This is Cameron Santa Cruz.
This is Hayden Dean.
This is Zeke Benton.
This is Josh Lynn.
This is Billy Caperton.
This is TJ Martinez.
This is Mason Caperton.
This is Jacob Ortega.
This is Isaiah Hernandez.
Hey, this is Noah Mendoza.
This is Ovion Taveras.
This is Julius Woods.
This is Gary Frazier.
This is Kevin Garcia.
This is Jorge Ontiveros.
This is Drew Reynolds.
This is Lynn White.
This is Augustine Jr. Carraza.
Dean.
This is Ryan Dean.
Randall Montanez.
This is Tyler Almaguer.
This is Antonio Granados.
This is Luis Gonzalez.
This is Felix Gonzalez, aka Gato.
This is Justin Frank.
This is Paul Navarrete.
This is Blake Lee.
This is Yuli Lozano.
This is Juan, the Mexican Nightmare, Gaetan.
This is Jason Herrera.
This is Bert Fisher.
This is Alexander Nellis Jr.
This is Bob Patterson.
This is Kendall Boyd.
This is Robbie Fairbrush.
This is William Blaine Fairbrush.
This is Josh Jones.
This is Bryce Jenkins.
And this is Jimmy Jones. And we are the Eunice Cardinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports, here live in Eunice, as we are here again, back in the brand new Joe Langston Arena, Wally Goodman Complex, an amazing new facility, not completely finished.
Correct.
In fact, my partner here beside me today has got a few little updates that he was able to get from school administration. Welcome, my partner, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, sir. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing today, Mr. Jones?
Also known as Rosie. That's the Thumb's nickname for him.
That's my alias.
The Thumb is not here today. He's on the road for work, and so it'll be me and Rosie. What we're trying to do in today's game is we're just going to try to set the camera. We've got the wide angle lens and just leave it alone. The crowd, the people that watch, can let us know whether they like that better or they like it moving and whatnot during the play. So we're just going to set it here. We've got the wide angle lens where you can see the whole floor. We'll leave it alone. You decide if you like it. I know sometimes I have people that complain because it's hard to follow when it moves a lot when you're at home watching it on a big screen TV. And then sometimes people complain because it's not zoomed in enough and they can't tell who's who. So you can never make everybody happy, but we're going to try it sitting still today. And if you like it, let us know. If you don't, let us know, and we'll know next time. Yep. So with that said, we're here today at Joe Langston Arena in Eunice. A beautiful, beautiful evening here. We're playing Mescalero, hosting Mescalero here. Our thoughts and prayers once again with those folks up the mountain near Mescalero in the Ruidoso area. I was watching videos just before I came up here today. Started flooding up there again about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and it has been flooding again. So, man, that place just can't catch a break. So our thoughts and prayers continue with those folks up on the mountain. And so this team has traveled down the mountain down here. This is a Mescalero team that comes into this game 0-8 on the season. So they are winless, looking to dig out of that pit that they're trying to come out of. With the Lady Cardinals, they're 3-6 on the season. Eunice currently sits in the number 22 spot in the Max Preps state rankings. Legacy Academy is number 1. Texaco's number 2. Other teams that we pay attention to down here regularly, Tatum is at number 7. Hagerman at number 12, Jal at number 16, and then Eunice at that 22 spot. So the Lady Cardinals have got their work cut out for them. New coach Hallie Wilson is here. I noticed she's got Gabe Gaetan down there with her today. Gabe Gaetan, part of that state championship team with Coach Wilson's mom.
Yes, sir.
Back in the day, Miss Brenda Wilson. We appreciate her for sure. And anyway, we've got some of the right pieces in place to start turning this thing around, I think.
I agree with you, Mr. Jones. Hate to cut you off like that. The future is bright and young. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the thing is that's so hard for people to understand, and you would think it wouldn't be as hard for people to understand around here, but is a lot of it's a mindset. It's a cultural mindset. When you look at our football program, they've got that ingrained in them, and those folks know it's
win,
do or
win,
die.
win. Yes, sir.
And you know, we just haven't been able to develop that on the girls' side long term. We've had some periods where 2-3 years we look amazing in a sport, maybe 2. We've had some great athletes, a lot of athletes through this ladies program that have went on to play, participate in college sports, and but just not as a whole that ability to turn the corner and create that program. And so
I wonder why. I've never always wondered that, why, how, and how come.
Yep, for sure. I'm not sure either. Looks like we're going to have the national anthem, so we will get quiet here for just a second. Oh, pledge allegiance. All right. So we had the national anthem, or the Pledge of Allegiance, not the national anthem. Now they're going to go over some rosters. The roster that I have, and I apologize if this is not correct, what I show here is for Eunice, the Lady Cardinals. 0 is Jazzy Klaus, the senior. Number 1, Kara Thompson, the junior. Number 2, Madison Martinez, the senior. Number 3, Maylene Villa, the junior. Number 6, Leilene Zamora, the junior. Number 7, Lexi Garcia, the sophomore. Number 8, Lizzie Gaetan, the senior. Number 10, Allison Ruiz Romero, the freshman. Number 11, Bella Pierce, the sophomore. Number 12, Madeline Hatch, the sophomore. Number 13, Cheyenne Blevins, the sophomore, who I saw back out there on the court today. That's a good sign. Number 15, Allison Ruiz. And number 16, Jacqueline Boyd, another sophomore. The Lady Cards show to be coached by Hallie Wilson and Natalie Franco. However, I see Coach Gabe Gaetan down there today. Over on the Mescalero side, the roster that I have, and I get them out of max preps before every game. The NMAA rules say that those will be updated. I can guarantee you half the schools, including half the time our own, are not updated regularly. And I can already tell by looking out there, I see numbers that don't match up.
Yep.
And I see numbers on here that aren't out there. So what I show is number 2, Ashlyn Roca. Number 3, Jade Chavez. Number 4, Tamia Trujillo. Number 7, Kiara Apachito. Number 10, Deandra McFadden. Number 11, Bridget Blake. Number 14, Anahi Ray Trujillo. Number 15, Tamri Marden. Number 22, Taylan Hidley. The Lady Chiefs are coached by Tristine Duran. I can already tell you by looking out there, that ain't right.
And people probably say, well, it's just the roster. No, it's very important to you up here. That way you say the right name for the right person at the right time.
Well, and there's a lot of, and I know people down here don't always follow them, and a lot of people down here don't care, just to be honest. But just like Midland, Odessa has news channels and different things, Albuquerque in that area have a lot of those. And they look at that stuff and they use it when they're talking about teams. They have some of those sports talk shows. They talk about that stuff. If you don't have that stuff updated and have it updated correctly, then your team ain't getting talked about unless you've got somebody up there that you know.
Or they're saying the wrong name who threw the pass, who touchdown to score 88 points on a Friday night.
Yeah, I just saw a post. I follow a guy from Texas that covers a lot of games. He's always posting things. And I guess he had posted a kid that ran like an 80-yard touchdown and gave the credit to the wrong kid. So the mom was on his post blowing him up, saying, that wasn't him, that was my son, it was so-and-so. And he screenshotted Max Preps and said, well, here's what your coach has in the thing. If your kid wants credit, go chew on your coach. He's the one that updated the wrong information. And so, you know, a lot of these parents, to them, it's important. And,
because scholarships get that way.
Well,
you get recognized, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. All state, all district.
Correct.
I know when I was coaching, I used to go back and look at a lot of that stuff, including the stats that a lot of coaches think is top secret information that you can't release because some other team may use it to scout you. I mean, it's like
it sure seems like
it's more secret than Urinco stuff that's happening over there behind closed doors.
Q clearance, right?
Yes. One other thing that we talked about during our pregame was the seating. Ms. Davis came over here and talked to me about that. She said what they have decided is that they're going to let the student council and the students decide where everybody's going to be seated, so they're supposed to discuss that shortly. They hadn't had a chance. School year just got started, and she said they are working on some seating arrangements as to where they want that to be. She just said that they wanted it to be student-driven. So that's the update that we got on that.
From last game?
Yes.
Some of the questions we had?
Some of the other questions that we talked about, we hadn't got all the answers, but we'll get more of them. I know that as far as the wall and stuff goes down here, and I'm talking about this gray wall.
Yeah, right underneath the...
Rosendo got some answers on that and said that it is not finished. It's not painted. It don't have the mats put on there. Also, apparently there was some damage done to the floor, and there's going to be some repairs done to that.
Yes,
so there's still a lot of work to do up here. So there's a serve by Pierce.
And that should be 2-1 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals.
The Lady Cards taking the early lead here. Eunice comes into this match 3-6. Mescalero 0-8 on the season. So Bella Pierce, the sophomore, gets back ready to serve again.
Eunice is in black. Sorry about the cut you off.
No
Eunice
problem.
is in black and Mescalero's in purple.
I wore my Thomas Welding Services hat here today that Justin Thomas gave me. He got me a hat there, so I wore it today. But then it's hard to wear with my headphones, so I had to take it off. But I got it sitting here. Thomas Welding, one of our sponsors, and Mescalero is going to pick up the point there. And I've got to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to say many Mescalero names because I'm just looking out there, and I don't think this roster is even close to right.
You might have one number correct.
Yeah.
Or not you, but the roster that you got off Max Prep.
There's numbers out there that don't even exist on this roster, and numbers out there that I just don't think they're right. So
that's part of frustration, right, too?
Yeah.
But, what do you do?
Yeah.
We got to make some lemonade out of lemons, right?
I will, I'll call some names. I just don't think they're going to be right. So with that said, the Lady Cards win that point. It's 3-2. And we mentioned Cheyenne Blevins, the sophomore, back from that injury. She's been having some problems with one of her knees. She missed the last game. She's out there to serve here, and a good serve there by Cheyenne. Mescalero working it around, a little bump set, and then they're going to tip it over, and they're going to call Mescalero for being in the net.
So Eunice has a good lead here, 4-2 in the first set.
They've doubled them up. Cheyenne Blevins still at the service stripe as she's back there ready to go. Throwing it up and hitting it over. It's a good one. Mescalero gets that first touch. They're going to send it into the middle and just shoot it across. Pierce with the first touch. Villa going to set it up on the outside for Thompson. Thompson shoots it across. Mescalero with the block there at the net by number, I believe that's 11. 11 with a block there at the net, but then when she double tipped it on the way back, they call her for that two-touch. We talked about that in the last game, whether that was a double touch or legal or not, and that time they called it illegal. There goes Hatch with a nice spike, and coming back the other way is Mescalero, and the Lady Cards diving all over the floor trying to get it back up into the air, and unfortunately it ends up under the net.
And then Blevins just came out, and Klaus came in as to relief for there in the back row.
Klaus the libero got some cool shoes on to go with that libero jersey. It's that kind of gray jersey here today. There's Klaus with the first touch. Second touch bumped up by Pierce, and then they're just going to shoot it across. I believe that was Villa.
Yes, you're all right.
Here comes Mescalero quickly back the other way, and they hit it long and out, and that'll be a point for the Lady Cards. Substitutions for Mescalero. The score is 6-3, and you'll have Lizzie Gaetan headed back to the service area.
This team only has 3 seniors, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, very small senior class for sure. And there's going to be 4 hits on Mescalero. That'll give the Lady Cards a point. It's 7-3, and Gaetan will be back to serve again.
And we don't have the app to keep score, so we'll try to repeat the score as often as we can, guys.
Yes. And that one is long and deep, and it was close back there, but they called it out. So that'll be a point for Mescalero. Coming into the game is number 9. Is that number 9?
That is 15, isn't Reese? With the young lady with glasses in the back row?
Yeah, closest to us?
Yes, sir.
That's Reese?
Yes, that's 15.
Man, I am really blind if I confused a 15 and a 9.
You see you have
it says 9.
Yeah, but I know her. We already have 15 here.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a 9 on the roster.
Yeah. Well, this is what the coach gave me. So anyway, just a little roster mix up there, but that's all right. The Lady Cards score there. It's 8-4. Thompson's going to throw it up and hit it over.
So you did see a 9, but we have a 15.
Yeah, that's why I was thrown off. All right, going to send that one across. That's Hatch. Mescalero just going to come right back to him like some backyard barbecue volleyball on a 4th of July.
Oh, beautiful job there by
That's a nice shot by Pierce.
Making a score 9-4 here in the first set.
Pierce found the right spot there as she went up and just kind of hit it. Not softly, but over into that backside. Yeah, I believe that's my wife over there on the other side. Over there waving at me.
That is her, huh?
Yeah, my wife has.
Your vision isn't that bad.
She's made an appearance. I got my glasses on.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I just didn't know if my glasses was, my vision was bad when I was seeing number 9 and you were saying it was number 15.
Yeah, because right here, her name is Alice Ruiz.
I was going, what? 9 and 15.
Yeah.
Pierce goes up and hits that one a little long.
99 is 18, not 15. Huh?
Yeah, I was confused.
So we both were right. It's the right number, but
yeah, the name or the number and the name just didn't match with the roster.
This is the first set. We're warming up.
She's got her buddy Tamara over there with her, and so they're over there. They're probably watching the game and talking trash to us at the same time, but. Mescalero scores another point there, and so the Lady Chiefs Chieftains, I think is what they call themselves, right? Chieftains? I think that's right. They make it 9-6. I was looking on Max Preps, and it simply says Chiefs. So I don't know why I was thinking it was the Chieftains, but maybe they're the Lady Chiefs. And there's a nice shot by Pierce again. Another point scored. It's 10-6.
A lot of scoring here rapidly, huh?
Yes.
You notice how all the students got in front on that side now?
Yes.
Last game they were sitting over here.
Yes.
I would like for them to sit over here because they're bringing more noise to this side.
In basketball, that's going to make more sense over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that there was a discussion, and there's a good shot there by Pierce. There was a discussion about allowing the students to vote, and I get it. Everything we do up here is about the kids. There's no doubt about it. However, that said, I ain't ever met a kid that paid any taxes. Never. Never once in my life. The people that funded this place are your people in the community. And I can assure you they don't want to sit behind the kids at the game.
This guy said that.
That's the truth. And so, you want the student section in a place that they can be effective and make noise and have a good time.
Disrupt the other team, yes.
Yes. At the same time, the center of either side of the bleachers is probably where you want your adults sitting.
Away from the kids, yes. Kind of like the football field.
Yes.
Yeah, the adults in the center.
Yeah, you have the VIP or whatever they call it up there that you have to pay extra for. Yes. It's right in the middle. And if you go to any, I just came back from Baylor this weekend. That's the way they do things. It's
not a tradition. It's just how it's done.
I know down here we like to do it different, and by golly, we're going to do it our own way. And if I say that this is the way we should do it, they're dang sure going to do it the other way. But the reality of the matter is, go to Tasker Arena and look at their student section.
Yeah.
Go
down the Jow. Look at their student section.
Yeah. Anywhere you go, that's typically how that is. And so, anyway, just food for thought. Go to Texas Tech. Everybody around here is a Red Raider fan for the most part. Go to Texas Tech, see where their student section is. It's right there.
Throw some tortillas out there on this court,
That's right. So Hatch with the serve. Mescalero hitting it around, working it back over, and they're going to knock it long. And so another point for the Lady Cards. It's 13-6 here. Hatch back at the service stripe again. Madeline Hatch, the sophomore. This team's got some really good sophomores on it, including Hatch.
So I'm telling you, the future is bright. We just got to be patient with the team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was a nice shot there by Cheyenne Blevins. Shout out to Chloe and Billy there.
Look at that
the
shot
game,
out there by Bella.
That's a nice one. Bella Pierce is on fire here tonight.
They just can't hold her down right now.
Slammed that one cross court for the point. It's 14-6, Lady Cards in the lead. So Hatch back to serve again. She throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. Misplayed in the back and an ace for Hatch.
Beautiful job there by these Lady Cards.
And the coach is now running down there high-fiving her team on the bench, so she's excited. 15-6 is your score. There's a good serve again by Hatch. Mescalero does get that one in the air, and they're going to send it over. Hatch with the first touch. Villa going to set up Blevins.
Look at that.
Blevins flips it over. Now Mescalero working to get it back over.
Give it to her.
Blevins. Villa
oh, nice
sets
juke
up.
there.
Oh, she set
He
up
got
Pierce,
us all, huh?
and Pierce just tapped it over for the point. Well, they call that a dink, a donk, or something like that.
That's Charlie. He comes up with crazy names.
I believe that is actually a dink or something is what they call it. Hatch's serve goes over. Mescalero sends it right back to him.
Get out of the way.
And so a little confusion there. You're right. You're right. I was about to call her Coach Waddell, but she's not Coach Waddell anymore. She's Coach Ortiz now. So you are absolutely right.
No comment.
16-7. Here we go. That ball's hit into the back. Thompson. Villa coming up for Pierce. Pierce going to slam that one down, and it's going to find the floor. Another point there. Pierce is killing them, literally.
Yes, they're literally 17-7.
And that'll send Mylene Villa back to the service stripe. Number 9, not number 15, Ruiz comes off the floor.
And Lizzie Gaitan comes into the game for her.
They're going to set it up here on the outside. That's 14, maybe Trujillo, but I'm just not sure because the numbers don't look like they're matching for Mescalero if you've missed that. They're going to
good job
nice
by Villa.
dive and play there by Villa, but it does go under the net, and it's 17-8. As we mentioned, we don't have Charlie here. Charlie's got that app that usually runs the score bug on the to keep the score, and we don't have that. I have it on my phone, but I don't know that I've used it in at least a year.
So
I
it's
don't
part
know
you got to update everything. It's a big
yeah, and
deal.
I don't remember the password even because Charlie always does it. So Villa going to send it over. I'm sorry, Cheyenne sends it over. And now Mescalero working it around.
Oh, actually, you got the ball over on that.
Behind the back. Villa sets Cheyenne. Cheyenne touches it over. Mescalero trying to keep it alive. A nice one-hander from the back row from number 18, who's not on any rosters here, but it's going to find the outside of that out-of-bounds line and a point for the Lady Cards. It's 18-8.
There's a lot of 8s right there, huh?
That's right. Pierce with a nice run and jump serve. Mescalero just going to tap it over, and it does find the little center gap there in the Lady Cards defense.
Caught us slipping.
Yep, and it's 18-9. Don't get caught slipping. I think that was a song when we were youngsters.
It's a good song.
So back to serve. I have Marden, but I'm not sure that these are matching because there's several that don't. So, but Marden going to step off, and Trujillo going to come on if by chance these numbers are right.
Either way, the score is 19-9.
Shout out to my mom, Diane Jones. She's over there watching. We appreciate her. Mescalero trying to work it back. They do. They get it. Oh no! They hit it to the referee.
And that gives Eunice another point.
Yeah.
20-9.
Miss Wilson makes an appearance. Miss Brenda Wilson. She comes in and has a seat. She probably snuck over from Carlsbad. That serve was a little long. It's out of bounds. The Lady Cards are doubled up here, though, on the Mescalero Lady Chiefs. It's 20-10 here in set number 1. And throwing this up one, hitting it over, Mescalero.
There you go, Hatch.
Set Hatch. Hatch takes a good shot at it. Mescalero trying to keep it alive as they were able to pick it up. And it does come over. Villa going to set up Hatch. Hatch bumps it. And then it's, I'm telling you, that's backyard barbecue volleyball right there. And Thompson's going to go up and slam one down. Mescalero with the partial block. They keep it alive.
Use it.
Thompson. Hatch hits it over.
Oh, that was scary for a second.
Good save by the Lady Cardinals, and the volley continues. Villa
Gaetan gonna set up Thompson. Thompson goes up,
That
grabs
was
it,
in, right?
throws it into that back corner.
She literally threw it, huh?
And that's 21-10 as that point was brought to you by Guns Up Services and the Thompson family as Kiera Thompson finds that back corner. It's 21-10.
That's probably the longest volley this game this set has had.
Gaetan back to serve, throws it up and hits it over. It's a deep shot into the corner. It
touched
goes
it.
out. I thought we had a
touched it.
touch. And apparently they didn't think so.
We have a great hang view up here. It was a touch.
You, sure looked like a touch.
Yeah, but we can't see numbers, but we seen the touch, huh?
Yep. So throwing it up and hitting it over. It's a good one. Pierce, Villa, going up and hitting it was Hatch, and Hatch finds the gap in the defense, landing it right where she needed to, and it's 22-11. The Lady Cards have doubled them up again.
Thompson with the serve again, going over the net. Oh, they hit it over in one hit.
A diving one-hander. Villa sends it back over to Mescalero. Mescalero going to get it this side. They bump it over.
That's
Zamora. Villa. Hatch finds that gap again, and this one's going to get there. Ball ends up on the floor. The Lady Cardinals score again. It's 23-11. Eunice with the big lead here in set one.
A big lead, boss.
Thompson back to the service area. She throws it up and hits it over. They're going to set it up as Mescalero in the middle. They hit it deep. Klaus with a good pickup over to Villa. Thompson going to spike it from the back row, and it was a good shot, but the Lady Chiefs keep it alive. A volley at the net, a little 50-50 ball finds the floor, and the Lady Chiefs with the point. It's 23-12.
We got space right now. We can make some mistakes.
Got a little lead.
A little lead.
So throwing it up and hitting it over is Mescalero. Oh, Klaus misplayed it off her hands, and it finds the back wall. It's 23-13.
No more mistakes, right?
Yep.
Let's finish
this game. That has been our thing. I was at the barber shop today. As soon as I got off work, I run up there and was visiting with Lynn White. In fact, it's his birthday next week. 89 years old next week. Shout out to the Lee County Sports Hall of Famer, Lynn White. I always go up there and visit with him at least once or twice a week. We stop in there and talk sports. And we were talking about this volleyball team. Man, they've got some very athletic kids, some very volleyball-minded kids, but they've just struggled with that consistency.
That's what we're talking about last game.
Yes, I mean, you had Elida who was undefeated, and I think we jumped out on them like 6-0 or 6-1 at the beginning. And that first set, we looked like good. We were at their level, just as good for sure. And then by the third set, we looked like we didn't belong on the same court as they did. So it's just finding that consistency.
And then we're young.
Yes.
You got to keep that in mind, guys. We're very young.
So Klaus with the first touch. Villa going to set it up on the outside for Pierce. Pierce hits it deep down the corner.
That's out.
A backhanded return goes out of bounds, and the Lady Cards score. It's 24-15, set point for the Cards. Man, there's some folks right there. Tommy and Jackie, I believe, just made an appearance, the Pearsons. Oh, Cheyenne had a nice little touch there, but the ball finds the floor as Bella Pierce was trying to get out of the way of Villa as she had touched it but needed to move. Couldn't quite get out of the way in time. It finds the floor, and it's 24-16. Mescalero back within 8, trying to claw their way back into this thing. Throwing it up and hitting it over on the serve. Thompson.
They ran into each other.
Collision there in the middle as the setter was trying to get to it.
Just get the ball a little higher, give enough time for that serve to get there.
Down to a 7-point lead here. The Lady Cards still on that set point. Here it comes over again.
Ooh.
Hatch with a good first touch. And it finds the floor in the middle. 24-18, and Mescalero continues
I'm starting to shake, Jimmy.
To stay alive here. It's getting a little
shaky.
They're starting to make you tense up a little bit here. 24-18 is your score. Throwing it up and hitting it over is the Lady Chiefs. Thompson with a good first touch. Villa going to set up Cheyenne, and Cheyenne hammered it, but they blocked it back at her. Villa to Pierce. Pierce touches it over. Mescalero keeping it alive, and they do. Zamora. Villa. Cheyenne hits it into the net, and now it's 24-19. I think they're on about a 5-point run, and Coach Wilson and the Lady Cards will take a timeout here. Want to shout out to those sponsors.
Yes, sir. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Bird Gas, Park Energy Service, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, and Guns Up Services. Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Weldon, our proud sponsor of today's volleyball game. The score is 24-19 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals.
You know, I'm so thankful for that list of sponsors. It's just amazing the amount of support that these kids here in Eunice have. You look around this facility, and it's about your community and about those folks right there. You know, I talked earlier about those taxes that our community pays to build places like this. Those people right there are the ones that pay the majority of those taxes. Their taxes are much more. than yours or mine, and even more than those folks who, some that don't even live here, that pay taxes. The more you have here, especially these businesses, the more taxes that you pay. And those people right there, not only do they pay the taxes that build this, they pay the taxes that support everything we do around here, including this entire state of New Mexico.
It's amazing, isn't it? And they still come out and support their local team. Thank you for that.
The Lady Cards score right there, finally finishing off that set point after the timeout. It's 25-19 at that final of set number 1. The Lady Cards with the win in set 1.
They looked very good in that first set. Hopefully they can continue that momentum.
Yep, I agree. Reminder, Saturday, the long trip up to Santa Fe, as we'll be going up there to cover the game. No Mark has gotten the video rights, so we will be broadcasting the game live, and we'll have our normal broadcast going. There was a little back and forth about it, but we have obtained those video rights for the game, so we will get to video. So we'll have our normal broadcast Saturday from Santa Fe.
And it's 2 undefeated teams, guys.
Absolutely.
So we'll see who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, definitely. You know, undefeated multiple year team. Somebody told me that they've won like 26 or 24 in a row, and so we'll be going up there to their place. A team that took it to us last year, you know, and so we'll see what the Cards can do. I got to tell you, I've watched a lot of Cardinal sports through the years. There's you know, not too much that I haven't seen our Cardinal teams do, and we've had some amazing football teams. I don't know that we've had any that put up the type of offensive points that this year's team so far has done. Now, whether that's, you know, whatever the excuse might be, I don't know, but man, they've put up some points.
Yes, they have.
You know, if you look at this season, that's just amazing, the amount of points that they've put up. Now, the real test is going to come this week, and then as we get into district play, playing teams like Texaco and Tularosa and Loving, because Loving's pretty tough this year.
Very tough, actually.
And then, of course, anytime you play JAL, the Panthers, the Cardinals, it's always a call it a dog fight or a cat fight or a bird fight. I can't remember. But anyway, you know, this is the part of the season that's going to get extremely tough. So we'll see if the Cards can keep that up. Elijah Melanson, I talk about him all the time during football games, but we're here in a volleyball game. I'll talk about him a little bit more. He is slowly climbing up the list into the top 5 in multiple categories in New Mexico high school football history. I'm not talking 2A football, 3, 4A. I'm not talking small school. I'm talking all classes. And you think of the quarterbacks on that list that have come through New Mexico. Hobbs' own Gavin Hardison that played at UTEP and then for the Miami Dolphins. Landry Jones that played over at Artesia, went on to play at Oklahoma and at one point for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, you know, he's climbing in to that territory in and amongst those folks as far as his stats for his career. Understandably, it's a team game. He couldn't do it without his teammates, no doubt, 100%. But, man, when you start looking at those numbers, it's like, whoo, those are some numbers.
It's amazing, isn't it? And it's fun to watch, man. It's been fun the last 4 years of watching play.
So it'll be interesting to see if he can put up those kind of numbers, because it's what it's going to take down a team like Santa Fe or St. Mike's and Santa Fe. So here we go. Set number 2, a great serve there by Pierce. Mescalero's able to return it. They set Cheyenne in the middle. She bumps it over. Mescalero trying to work through. They tried to fist that one over. It goes into the net, and it's now 2-0. The Lady Cards lead quick and early. I'm sorry, 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
I'm giving them an extra point.
We might get it right here real quick. You never know.
Yep. So back to serve is Pierce again. She's going to throw it up, a little running jump serve, hits that one into the net.
Jones.
And now it's 1-1. I might have,
you said.
So the Lady Cards and the Lady Chiefs all tied up here in set number 2. Here comes that serve. Hatch.
Oh, I thought there was a confusion there for a second.
Thompson going to bump it over. I've been tempted to just start calling these names that are on my list for Mescalero, but I always hate if I'm calling the wrong name.
You get that phone call at midnight.
Yeah, you cannot call any names, and you might not make anybody mad, but you call somebody's kid the wrong name, and next thing you know, you got a wrestling match. There's Rodney Klaus. How are you, sir? My classmate. Class of 95, a state champ right there, Rodney Klaus. He hits it over. Hatch with the first touch. Pierce. Thompson sends a rocket over.
That's over.
And it's going to be right there at the net. They spin it over, did Blevins. Thompson, Villa, they keep it alive. Thompson slams that one down. Mescalero keeps it in the air. And there's a running one-hander. It goes deep, and it is out. And that'll be a point for the Lady Cards.
Making it 2-2 here in the second set.
Did you say tutu? Is that one of those little fluffy dresses that you wear
when I wear it?
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't look good in tutus.
When you're going out to eat with Charlie, and he's got the thumb, and he's like, "All right, I like it."
No tutu for me. The score is 3-2 now in favor of the Mescalero.
They lead by 1 here, and there's an underhanded serve.
That's old school.
That looked like me on a barbecue on the 4th of July.
Somebody hit the net.
I think it was Thompson got into the net. So the Lady Chiefs now score again. It's 2-4. They've doubled up on the Lady Cards here.
You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You got to come back with authority.
Back to service 15. She goes underhanded. I believe that's Marden.
It's working, ain't it?
Yeah, it dang sure is. Thompson sends it over to him. They're going to set it up on this outside. That's Trujillo. She swings and misses, bumps it into the net, and it's a point for the Lady Cards. It's 3-4.
I think this game's going to go back and forth the whole night, right?
Kind of looks like it could, for sure.
Let's hope not. Hopefully we pull out of here with Lizzie back there serving.
Gaetan is back there ready to go. The senior throws it up. She hits a rocket. They do get it into the air, though, and now they're sending it over this way. A good double hand push from Blake. Hatch going to send it into the gap. A dive and pick up there for the Lady Chiefs. There's Gaetan to Villa. Hatch with a nice shot right in the middle, and Hatch says, "Give me another kill," as it's 4-4. The Lady Cards tie it back up.
4-4, he said.
I had a lady in the parking lot after the last game that told me that she had came all the way down from Albuquerque and wanted to see them win. They didn't win, so she was going to stay and watch them tonight. And I'm wondering if that might not be the Hatch family.
Oh.
They're new to the town, so I don't know all the family and
you
whatnot.
Recognize
But
the faces, yes.
that may have been who that was. So anyway, if so, shout out to them.
Oh. And that being said, Hatch hit it to the net.
And Hatch with the point there as the Lady Cards hit it in the net. It's now 6-4. Once again, those of you watching at home, if you're watching, let us know if the camera's okay like this, or if you like it better when we're zooming and turning here for these volleyball games. We do have the wide lens on, and so it's a little easier to see. And so anyway, 5-6, Lady Cards back within 1 again. A substitution for the Lady Chiefs as Kiera Apachito comes in, and Kiera Thompson will be back to serve. So the battle of the Kieras. There's a slap.
What are the odds, right? Hearing that name twice, right?
Yes. So the Lady Cards score again. It's now 6-6.
Tied up again, boss.
About how tall O'Charlie is. And Thompson back to serve. She's going to throw it up and hit it over. It's a good one. Good first touch. Mescalero, they're going to send it right up at the net, and going up and slamming it down was Hatch. Then they hit it right back to her. She went over again, and now it comes right back in the middle. Pierce going to give it a little forearm shimmy. And then she clears it. Had a little tickle in my throat there.
Yeah, keep talking about Charlie. Keep tickling your throat.
Yeah, I'm sure. With the thumb. We got a good volley going here. As hitting it up there was Ruiz, then Villa. And
there,
coming hard
put it away,
through there was Pierce as she slams it down and scores the Lady Cards a point. It's now 7-6 on the rocket kill from Bella Pierce.
She said, let's quit playing around. Let's just put this ball away and get ready to serve on our side.
That's a nice shot right there for sure.
She hit with some authority.
Yep, I concur. So here comes a shot from Thompson on the serve.
That cough was brought to you by Charlie.
Man,
that's
better.
Hits again back in the back right side of the court.
Pierce doing work out there.
Making it 8-6 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals.
Shout out to my main man, Quentin Wilson, my coach.
The coach.
And the coach, man, he was a great one. And still is a great one. And so, anyway, we appreciate you listening, watching. I don't know what's happened to my throat. All of a sudden, it got all scratchy. Talking like Charlie.
You got Charlie-itis.
Yep.
Because it has a push. 2 hits there on the Chiefs.
And that'll give the Lady Cards another point, 9-6.
It's a sign.
It might be from the Lord. He might have giveth and taketh away my voice. Thompson.
Like the prayers have been answered, people are screaming out there in the community.
Yeah, there's a few
kind of a block.
Hatch almost had a block there at the net, but it got hung up right on the top lip.
She's playing against the net on that one, huh?
Ended up falling back down on the Lady Card side, so it's 9-7. The Lady Cards lead by 2. There's a good shot. It's a good serve. Klaus, Villa. Pierce going to slam that one down, and she's going to score again as Pierce is on fire.
I mean, she hasn't missed one yet, has she?
Man.
This set, anyways.
If you need a fire extinguisher to put out Pierce, just run on over to Cardinal Hardware and grab one, because you may have to have one to take her home tonight, because she is on fire. Hatch with the serve. Oh, my gosh, and that hit him in the face.
She's going to have to go to the Eunice Health Clinic after that hit.
That's right. Get her face checked out. Is that serve got her in the grill?
We might have a medical timeout here.
Yeah, I think we're going to. They're going to pick her up and carry her off the floor. That looked like, man, this weekend I was watching, what's his name, Canelo and Crawford. And she took a shot to the face like Canelo did. Yeah, I hope she's okay for sure. Always hope that people are okay. 7-11 is the score. It's time for a big gulp as they've escorted her off, and now we will continue. Hatch going to throw it up and hit it over, and they misplay that one, and Hatch with another ace. Oh, you just got aced. Oh, I thought they were going to do the, you just got aced.
They heard you. They changed it up, man.
They changed it.
They're doing opposite of everything you say, Jones. Remember that.
12-7. I'm used to it.
And
there's another ace. Oh, you just got aced. She said, thank you. So Hatch, she is on fire.
Say that fast 5 times.
Yeah, that'll twist your tongue up a little bit. 13-7 is the score. Hatch still at the service stripe. Another good serve. They get that one into the air. It's all the way on the back row, and they're able to clear it.
Give it to her.
Cheyenne Blevins. They're going to set her up in the middle, and she slams it.
Over.
Oh, they get to it. Villa going to set her again, and she's able to clear that one down. They're trying to get it over, and they do. Hatch, Villa. She's going to set up Pierce. Pierce says, get this one, and they do. And then they're just going to bump it over. Pierce to Villa, and they're going to set up Blevins. Blevins taps it over. Coming quickly back this side. Villa going to set Thompson on the back row, and Thompson went from the back row like guns up services as she slammed that one from way back there. They can deliver from wherever you need it done.
They can,
guns
from the
up
front or the back.
And they slammed that one down off the hands of Kiera Thompson. It's 14-7.
The Lady Cards taking care of business in the second set.
Hatch with the serve,
and she just missed out by a smidge.
Just outside that.
Somebody opened this back door. That's what happened.
Got cooler.
Yes, not cooler. The wind blew in.
I gave it a little.
Yeah, we got to turn that AC off. It's working too good tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that first games that we had up here, it was hot. We were sweating, and it's been nice ever since for sure. So there's that first touch into the air. I believe that's Martinez.
Yes, sir, that's Martinez.
And then Pierce misplayed that one, hit it under the net.
That's her first misplay of this set. She must be cooling down. That arm's cooling down.
Well, she gotta give him a little break every now and then. 14-9 is your score. Thompson with a good first touch. Villa gonna set up for Pierce. Pierce just bumps it down the line. Mescalero sends it right back over. Ruiz, Villa, Pierce slams
it
down into the middle, and Bella Pierce is absolutely a kill animal today.
I'm telling you, bro, she's out there. She's like a sniper. She's taking care of people out there.
She's slamming it down right in the middle over and over again. Pierce on fire. And that'll send Maylene Villa back to the service line. She hits one deep into the corner, and you just got aced.
What they say there?
I don't know. They did something different. We're going to have to get the team in line.
Charlie's always very good at those cheers. I don't know how he knows them.
Who?
Charlie?
Yeah. He probably sits home and practices them in the mirror.
When he's driving?
Yeah, well, hope not while he's driving. But
no, that didn't sound good.
Villa hits that one across. Oh, and that one's going to go just wide as the Lady Chiefs staying close at 16-10.
Yeah, they're too close to be messing around, right?
Yep. So back to serve, I believe, is 18. And I don't have an 18 on the roster.
That's a big jersey she has on.
I concur. There's a good first touch by Ruiz over to Villa. They're going to set up Gaetan. Gaetan up in the front row, hammered that one down the line, but Mescalero kept it alive, and then they hit that ball into the net. That was 14, I believe, Trujillo. And it's 17-10.
There's somebody howling?
That was the little comment, the little chant that they did. Pierce with a run and jump serve down the line, and that one's going to go just wide.
He missed the last couple of serves, you know that?
I concur.
Keeping the Mescalero Chiefs in this game.
Yep. So 17-11 is your score. Throwing it up and hitting it over. Thompson with a good first touch over to Villa. I'm sorry, not Villa. That was Ruiz, right?
That was Martinez.
Oh, she's new. Yeah, I don't know why I get Ruiz and Martinez.
They kind of resemble each other a little bit.
Well, and their numbers are, I don't know. I was going to say their numbers are the same, but they're not. I don't know what. I'm just old. That's what
the score is 18-11.
So coming off will be Martinez. Coming in will be Hatch. And back to the service line will be Cheyenne Blevins. The Lady Cards lead 18-11. Blevins with the serve.
Man,
and that one goes into
the last 4 serves, boss.
And coming off will be Blevins, and coming on will be Klaus.
So the score remains 18-12 here.
Any of you out there listening, I'm going to try to put together this week or next week, I'd like to have it done the next couple of weeks, a female or girls version of our little, this is, Jorge Ontiveros, this is Mason Caperton, this is, and at the end, and we are the Eunice Cardinals. I'd like to put something together like that for our girls, to where before volleyball games we could play it, or during volleyball games, during girls basketball games we can play it. That way it's not just all guys and that's the only one that we have. And so my girls helped me put that one together last year for football, and we just kind of used it for everything. And so I got to thinking, let's put one together for the girls. So,
man, we cannot serve this game.
Yeah, our serves are killing us. It's 19-13. They're back within 6 here. Anyway, so if you've got a young lady, a family member, a mom, a grandma, whatever, that was a strong Eunice Cardinal, I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I don't care. You guys can call. We'll put you in there. But what we asked for with the guys was either state champs or those that were like all-state winners, whatever, something like that. Because if you just open it up to everybody you'll have 200 people that'll call and leave their name, and
it'll be like a 5-minute reel.
5. The one we got's 5.
Yeah, so
it'll be like a 5-hour reel that you won't be able to play. So I definitely would like to get those girls that were on that state championship team, and some of those girls that made. I know that there's been at least a couple of years in the last 10 or so where they've made the championship game. I'd like to get some of those Final Four kids, or those kids that were real strong, good athletes, whatever. In either basketball or whatever it might be. I know there's some state champion girls tracksters out there that we could grab, and so just trying to make it exciting and good, and no disrespect toward any of those folks that weren't on any of those teams. I just know that if we just open it up to whoever wants to call and say something, we'll have 200 people, and then we'll have, like you said, a 15-20 minute intro video of all the different folks. So that's what we're trying to do.
Another miss hit here on the serve.
Yep.
But the score is 20-15 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals still, so we have room.
It's like every time we score, then we maybe score one, and then they score one off one of our serves, and it's just kind of been going back and forth for the last probably 10 minutes. So Villa's going to send that one deep into the corner. Mescalero trying to set it up on that backside. They do. Thompson keeps it alive. Villa. Pierce slams it down, and she slams it long, and the Lady Chiefs are back within 4. It's 20-16.
It's getting scary, Jones.
Yep, I concur.
That ball went way up there. Where'd it go? In the third row?
Yeah,
fourth row? In
yep.
the student section? I'm sorry, not the student section. That went a long ways up there, Mr. Jones. So Chiefs are going to serve here from the back. Nice serve here by that young lady. Picked up by Reese. Over to Thompson, over to Bella. And she just taps it over, and they return it. Reese. Yeah, we didn't get the ball over because it's too close to the net.
Hey, it's funny. I just said
21.
that on the broadcast just now, and I've already got 2 people sending me messages saying they'll send me, send me a recording. So, somebody's out there listening.
At least one person, 2 people.
I literally just said it, and there's people already sending me messages saying, "Can I send you a thing?" Absolutely. My answer to anybody that asks me is going to be absolutely. I'm not going to turn anybody down. We will make it. We'll put it on there, and so anyway, yeah, we would love to have your name, and like I said last time, I told everybody what I wanted, and that we some of them had to send me 3 or 4 videos. Some of them, my fault, I lost. Some of them sent me like, "This is John Smith, and I played on the 1972 team, and I was all-state, and my brother's sister's cousin ran the dairy freeze, and my mama worked at the," and I'm like, oh my God, they'd give me like a 5-minute recording, and I'm like, no, that's not all I need you to say is, "This is," and your name.
Jimmy Jones.
That's it. That's all I need. And you have to get Kendra to jump in on that so we can add her on there. And anyway, it's pretty simple. Once again, I'd love to hear the whole story, your whole life. The problem is if everybody that calls in with that will have like a
book.
A book, and which would actually be cool. Maybe that's what I should do is write a book. Here comes Hatch with the serve.
We're okay.
It would probably be a little scary.
Oh,
and they find
that just
that
gets
deep
it in.
back corner.
That line judge is a very good line judge, I'll tell you that much.
Yep. Yeah, because that one was,
she was right on top of you.
Yes.
Making the score 21-17 in favor of Eunice still.
I'm assuming that's one of our young ladies.
Yes,
it's 21-17, so a 4-point set here.
And she's eating candy out there too.
Yeah, kind of like me. I had to get a little.
Oh, and they get the row there.
That was a rocket of a serve. It hung up on the net and then rolled over. I believe that's going to be Bridget, number 11, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why I hadn't been saying their names. So here we go, throwing it up and hitting it over. Oh, and that's an ace for Bridget. That's her basically 2nd in a row.
Yes.
And so it's now 21-19.
Everybody was in shock on that one, right?
It's a 2-point set, and we've got substitutions as Lexi Garcia, another sophomore, will come in. And Ruiz will come out. Back to serve, I believe. Oh, and she does it again. She hit it into the net again with spin, and it spins over and finds the floor. That is Bridget Blake, I believe.
Well, if it's not Bridget Blake, we need to check who that is because she's doing a good job out there getting that roll off the net.
Yeah.
We'll have to question that.
So she's back to serve again. We're ready to go. 21-20. We got a 1-point set, and she hits that one long and out of bounds. And the Lady Cards lead by 2, 3 points away from winning this thing. But the Lady Chiefs ain't laying down and taking it quietly here.
Trying to get a bird here.
So Villa's going to hit that one deep.
Nice serve.
A good first touch by Blake. They're going to set it up in the middle. They send it deep. Good first touch there by Martinez. Then Thompson sends it over. Working, trying to get it over, and they do. They spin that one right over the net. Cheyenne Blevins to Villa, and then Pierce is just going to send it over. They're going to set it in the middle.
They got it sleeping.
Swing. They get it into that backside, and it's 22-21. We got a 1-point set here in set number 2. In a set that the Lady Cards led
dominating,
pretty big at one point. Led enough that we got to just jabbering about nonsense. And here they go. Thompson, Villa, Cheyenne just
good
has to
adjustment
swing
by
at
Cheyenne
it.
out there.
They're going to set it up on the outside for Trujillo. She hits it across. Thompson picks it up. Villa going to set Pearson.
Oh, man.
Pierce swears back and hits that one into the net, and we got a tie
We
set.
tied up, Mr. Jones. This game's scary
There's a
now.
lot of twos on the board. 22-22 in set number 2. Lots of twos up there, and the Lady Cards want a timeout here. You're listening to Nullmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Park Energy Services, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Welding, our proud sponsor of today's game. It's a tied up here, 22-22 in the second set, and we're a little nervous. Take it away, Johnny.
You know, Mescalero's definitely not laying down. I mean, they're fighting, they're battling, and they're trying to get that first win.
And Eunice right now is just beating themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, small things
just
we were talking
in
about
this
earlier.
set, they've probably served at least 10
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That's 10 free points. You can tell.
Yes, absolutely.
The game would have been over. We've been already in set 3.
Yep. Yeah.
But oh well. We'll adjust here and come out victorious.
Once again, we talked about it pregame, but flooding up in Rio Dosa, our thoughts and prayers again up there with them. Here comes the serve. It's a good one. Thompson with the first touch. Villa going to set it up to Gaetan. Gaetan hits a cross-court shot. Lizzie Gaetan says, give it to me. I'm the senior, and I'll try to finish this thing off. As it's 23-22, the Lady Cards 2 points away from finishing set 2 with Bella Pierce back to serve. Here comes the jump serve. And Mescalero saved us as they hit one that was going to fly out of bounds. Cheyenne Blevins. Villa back to Cheyenne. Cheyenne slams it down. Mescalero keeps it alive, though, and they're going to hit it deep
in that
into
back
the corner.
And it was in by a smidge.
It in that back corner.
Wow.
And now we got it all tied up again, 23-23.
Oh, Gabe's getting up and down. He's getting excited down there, too.
Yep. And we've got Coach Jackson and Mrs. Coach Jackson sighting as they've just entered the building. Going to get in here and get rowdy. 23-23. Thompson misplays that one.
No.
And that one's going to land up here by us.
Come on,
and the
man.
Lady Chiefs take the lead here in set number 2. It's 23-24. And we've got
Where's
set
Charlie?
point.
I got to punch somebody.
Whew. It's set point for the Lady Chiefs here as the Jacksons have entered the building. Maybe they'll give us some Jackson luck here. Here's the serve. Thompson, Villa, back to Thompson. Thompson hits it down the line, and Thompson ties it back up. That tie was brought to you by Guns Up Services. And so we've got a tie.
Now we got to go to what, 26?
Woo, yes. 24-24.
We'll sit down for a little bit, Jones. I'm nervous.
Speaking of sitting down, we're still looking for our bar stools. Got a few of you out there told us going to get us some. We're looking.
Yes, it's in. Yes.
An ace by Cheyenne Blevins. Then she jumps up and does a little spinning. What do they call that? A pirouette or whatever.
A ballerina,
yeah. And the whole team did one too. It's 25-24.
Watch that knee, girl.
In set number 2, the Lady Cards set point.
There it is.
They keep it in the air. Does Mescalero? They're going to try to send it across.
No,
and
it doesn't.
They hit it to the net. And the Lady Cards win set number 2.
Boy.
26
they had us sweating.
24.
Relax, ladies. We got one more. Let's stay focused here.
They lead 2-0. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Nullmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live in Eunice as the Lady Cards take a nail-biter heart attack set number 2. It was all tied up at 24-24.
Points on that one, boy.
They win 26-24. They take set 2. They won set 1, 25-19. And so the Lady Cards lead 2-0 with a chance to send us all home early if they can finish off set 3.
Man, and we need to go home early today.
Because it's Thursday, and you ain't got no job.
Ain't got no job. How'd you get fired on your day?
You know, I had work tomorrow.
Had?
And then everything pled out. So, you know, unless somebody gets arrested tonight, don't get arrested tonight.
You don't want to make him work.
Tomorrow, I
taxpayer money going away
soon. So, man, I've already got audio files popping up on my phone.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's people sending me those, this is, and their name things.
What's Charlie call you? This is Charlie.
Yeah, I may make one for him just like that, especially if he don't know about it. I may slip one of those in there for the. Yeah, I use one of those little AI voices. Take his voice and add a little something to it and make it sound a little.
You have to do it. This
a little
is
feminine.
Charlie.
Yeah, that'd be good stuff.
The
only people that would understand it, though, would probably be us.
Yes.
Everybody else would be like, what is this nonsense?
Who did she play with?
Yeah.
What year did she play?
Yep. Charlene? Fairbrache? What? All right, here we go.
Charlene, I like that. That's his new name.
There's a one-hand tipper by
who?
Pierce.
There you go.
Pierce has done it all tonight. Not that there hadn't been some great plays by everybody, but Pierce has had a heck of a couple of sets here so far. So Pierce back to serve. Here comes the jump serve. It's a good one, and that's an ace. You just got ace. And I'll shank you, they said.
I'll shank you? That's
a
prison term, yeah. I'll start looking backwards. What's going on?
2-0. Here comes the serve.
Man.
That one caught the top of the net and just didn't quite spin over, and my wife is back. I see her. She decided to come back. So it's 2-1. Lady Cards lead here. Back to serve is number 15. I believe that's Marden. She hits that one deep. Hatch with the first touch. Via. Thompson just going to tap it over.
Oh, that's a backwards
Oh,
fit.
that was a misplayed ball there. It goes out of bounds, and Lady Cards get that point. It's 3-1.
Back in the day, they used to call it just a automatic point, but they didn't play nowadays when it rolls off like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird.
You know, there's a lot of things like that that have changed in volleyball through the years when this rapid scoring. You know, when I was in high school, you come up here and watch a game, and volleyball games might last like 4 or 5 hours. Literally, they'd last 4 or 5 hours because you had that, you had to serve to be able to score a point. So a lot of times, you know, if it wasn't your serve, there wasn't that rapid scoring, you might go back and forth for a long time, and it took forever to score points. And there is an ace from Cheyenne Blevins. You just got aced.
We're getting the serves down this set, aren't we?
5-1. The Lady Cards lead here early. The student section over there starting to fill up. It's like the football team maybe just got out of football practice, and they're all piling into that section over there.
Getting a little rowdy.
That I call the student section, but apparently nobody else
Unofficially. Unofficially. A quick time out here. Give a shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Park Energy Service, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Our proud sponsor of today's game. We are here in the third set. The score is 6-1 in favor of the Lady Cards. Take it away, Johnny.
Yeah, it's just a good game so far for the Lady Cards as they won those first 2 sets, and now they're pushing ahead here in set number 3. They lead 6-1. Once again, reminder this weekend, Saturday, Cards will be playing up in Santa Fe. If you're not planning to make that 5.5-hour drive, you can stay home and just curl up with your favorite book and a hot cocoa and just wrap yourself up with some Jimmy and Charlie and maybe a little Rosendo if he ends up being able to make it.
I'll just call it in.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, 50-50 ball. Eunice won that one.
And then Hatch going to pop it back to Villa. Villa going to set up Thompson, and Thompson's going to drop it right into the middle. A nice shot there by Thompson.
She took a little bit off it, too.
Yep.
Beautiful job by that young lady.
Back to serve is Blevins. That serve is, oh, it's long and out of bounds.
I'm telling you, this line judge is doing a great job.
Yep.
Look at her. The guy's giving her heck.
Yeah, the football team harassing her over there, but I think it was a good call. And so back to serve again for Mescalero. Throwing it up and hitting it over.
Oh, beautiful job by Jazzy coming in and saving that.
And the Lady Cards keep it alive there off a hustle play. And here it comes back the other way. A one-arm swing by Villa. Klaus sets up Pierce. Pierce hits it long, and Pierce is going to score.
Deep. She goes deep.
You got to win some of those points to win in volleyball. Yes. Just those kind of scramble points.
Yeah,
and that
ugly
was a good
points.
one.
He calls ugly points, right?
Yes. Or hustle points.
Hustle points, yes. Yep. I apologize. But it's a point.
So back is the senior Gaetan. She throws it up
and
hits it
into the net. Making it 8-3.
You spoke too soon about the
serves.
The serves.
Yeah, we'll let them go around one time, huh?
8-3 is your score. A little spin on the finger back there in the back. That was impressive.
You know, basketball player.
I'm telling you, that looked really cool. That's number 10. I show that to possibly be McFadden. But, man, she spun it like down her arm onto her finger. I mean, that was like some Harlem Globetrotter stuff. Let's see if she does it again.
It's kind of a semi.
She didn't go up on the finger that time, but it was still impressive. They send that one right up to the net. The Lady Cards keep it alive. Now they've got to clear it. Thompson hits it deep, and she gets it over. So a great scramble there in the volley from the Lady Cards. That was Ruiz. Then Thompson slams it deep, and she scores again. Kara Thompson doing work here in the third set. If you get hungry this weekend, run on down to Debbie's Country Kitchen and grab you some breakfast, maybe some lunch, or any day of the week. Debbie's Country Kitchen serving it up hot and good. Maybe the best chips and salsa around. It's one of my favorites for sure. Thompson, Villa, sets up Pierce. Pierce hits it hard. Mescalero trying to keep it alive, and they do. They just tap, 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 tap it over. Villa sets it back to Pierce. Pierce bumps it again. Mescalero's able to clear it. Villa sets up Hatch. Hatch bumps it over. Mescalero going to send it over again. Thompson, Villa.
Put it away.
Here comes Pierce. Oh, my goodness, and Mescalero keeps it alive again. Great volley here. Villa going to set up Pierce. Pierce slams that one down.
They kept it alive still.
They keep it alive, and now they're going to try to send it, and they do.
It's a long volley, boss.
Villa. Oh, my goodness. Another shot.
What is she doing? Good
and
job.
then a one-arm backhand fist into the net, and the Lady Cards win that extended volley.
That was the longest volley of the night, I believe.
Yes. 10-4. 10-4. Good buddy, old pal.
Roger.
Smokey and the Bandit as the Lady Cards lead here 10-4. Speaking of Roger, shout out Roger Holland.
There you go. Ooh.
And then nice shot there down the line.
They're going to call it in. That young lady had her hands up, but it was in.
Slammed it. Was that Thompson or Pierce?
That was Pierce.
Pierce with another big shot there. 11-4 is your score.
She's over there in beast mode. That's what she is in.
I'm telling you. Back to serve is Thompson. Throws it up and hits it over. It's a good one. Mescalero misplays the first touch. They're trying to just get it over, and they do. Thompson, Villa, Hatch. Hatch slams it down. Mescalero keeps it alive. Mescalero coming back the other way. Klaus. Oh, and they can't get to that one as the Lady Chiefs score, and it's 11-5.
I laugh because over here this small group of Mescalero fans are getting into it as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think
boys.
That's like the JV team.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, they get a little rowdy every now and then.
They're feeding off the boys over there, huh?
11-5. Here comes the serve. It's a good one. First touch. Oh, and it goes over, and Mescalero sends it right back to us. But Pierce goes up hard, and she slams it down off the arms of a Lady Chief, and it finds the floor. The Lady Cards score on the rocket arm of Pierce again, and it's 12-5.
She's going to have to ice that arm as much work she's putting into it.
I'm telling you, and that's that overhand shot.
Yep.
It ain't the underhand like softball where you get to go over there and just keep doing it. There's Hatch with
Hatch
a
gets
beautiful
an
ace.
ace.
You just got aced. Hatch with the ace. They did that little spinning ballerina thing.
I wonder if they can hear us, because every time we get loud, they turn around and see us.
Probably 13-5.
Listen to that, probably. Who cares?
We're a little noisy sometimes.
Sometimes.
So Villa going to set it up in the middle for Blevins. Blevins hits that one down the line. They are able to one arm save it across. Now they set up Pierce. Pierce slams it down. It comes back across.
Give it to her.
Thompson.
Give it to her.
Villa back to Thompson in the back row. She slams it down, and a diving Lady Chief keeps it alive. Thompson, Villa, here comes Pierce.
And they kept it alive still.
They did. They kept it in the air, and now here it comes.
Give it to Blevins. Give it to Blevins. Boom!
Blevins slams it down, but the Lady Chiefs keep it alive, and there's a fist over the top. Her foot comes under the net, and the Lady Cards win that one.
Man, them Chiefs, man, don't let that ball hit the ground at all.
14-5, and Hatch back to the service stripe. Ready to go again. Spins it around, throws it up, hits it over. It's a good shot. Mescalero misplayed the first one, but now they're going to clear it. They do. Thompson, Villa. Here comes Cheyenne Blevins. She slams it down.
That's non-returnable.
Cheyenne Blevins slams it down like Thomas Welding slams down a weld. Man, she slammed it right down the line. Melted everything in its path. 15-5, Lady Cards with the lead.
Oh, is that an ace?
And Hatch with the ace. You just got aced.
Making the score 16-5. Keep the pedal to the metal so we can go home early, boys.
Hatch back ready again. Throws it up, hits it over. It's a good one. First touch by Mescalero goes sideways, but they do get back under it and get it over. Thompson, Villa, Pierce spins
gets
it
the
down
roll
the line.
off the
Pierce
net.
with the kill. And she scores again.
That net's still
Pierce.
shaking, man. Did you put a hole in it?
17-5. The Lady Cards with the lead. They lead 2-0
here.
And there's going to be an ace on the touch. And Hatch with another ace. She's got a handful of aces here. 18-5, and we've got a timeout on the floor. You're listening to Nullmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Park Energy Services, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic, our proud sponsor of today's game. We are here in the third set. Eunice leads 18-5. Take it away, Johnny.
Quite a game. I mean, if you're a Eunice Cardinal fan, probably not so exciting if you're a Mescalero fan here, but that's just sometimes the way sports are.
That's how we felt the other day.
I talk all the time about sports teaching life lessons. There's a lot of people out there that think that the gym should be like a library environment, and we should all just cuddle up and love each other. And the reality of the matter is the real world isn't quite that way. Not saying that we shouldn't be a little nicer to each other, but the reality of in life, you're going to have wins, you're going to have losses, you're going to have struggles, even within its own day. And to me, that's what sports does for kids, is prepare them for that type of.
Builds character for that.
Yes. So anyway, still trying to get it around here, and now they're going to clear it. The Lady Chiefs.
It's out of bounds.
And they're going to say it's out of bounds.
That's another ace, is it not? I believe you're right.
Yep. Coach Miller, Jennifer Miller from Austin, down in Austin, says she's watching, and me and you got the "you just got aced" or "you just got whatever" chant there. And so the Lady Cards hit that one into the net. It's 19-6. And so the Lady Chiefs
Remember
back to
last
serve.
time, this is when they started making a run. So.
They made a big run. Here comes this one up and over. Thompson, Villa. Pierce slams it down, and Bella Pierce, where you been my whole life?
He just kicked the volleyball. No, okay, that right there kind of.
It's 20-6.
You look like Pele over there kicking that ball, boy.
Bella Pierce is on fire. She's got a rocket launcher on her shoulder, and here comes the serve from Villa. That one's going to go out of bounds, as it's 20-7. Lady Cards still comfortably in the lead. You know, one thing we'll have to do tonight that we didn't do the other night is pick up all the equipment and put it all up.
That's why we need at least 3 sets of these. One here, one for the football field, one to travel with.
It would be neat if they had a set that you could just lock up in a box like right here and leave, but anyway, Mescalero trying to work it over. They do get it into the middle. Yes, we are. Villa going to set up Thompson on the back row. Thompson with a good shot. And then Mescalero misplays it. It finds the floor. Thompson's done several of those from the back row where she's doing work back there. It's now 21-7. That shot was brought to you by Parker Energy Services. Brett and Penny Parker. Here comes Pierce with a rocket serve. Mescalero keeps it in the air and sends it back, but it's going to go out of bounds, and the Lady Cardinals score again.
Making it 22-7.
The Lady Cards in control here. They won the first 2 sets,
Beautiful.
and they're leading big here in set number 3. Mescalero trying to deliver this one back, and they do. A dive and pick up there by Pierce. Oh, and then a misplay in the back. The ball goes under the net. It's 22-8. The Lady Cards still comfortably in the lead. Definitely don't want to let them make a run here.
Do not want that.
So here comes that ball up and over. Pierce, Villa. I
thought we'd get the roll on it.
Spins off the top. And
a lot
falls
went
on
wrong
our
there.
side, yes.
It's okay.
End of the game is Miss Boyd. Boyd is in there, not to be confused with Miss Boyd, the employee, although that would be entertaining. This is the little Boyd. And
that was Thompson.
She's a heck of an athlete. Oh, and there's the score. It's now 23-9. Man, it's neat to see her out here volleyballing this year. And talking about Jackie Boyd. And a heck of a track athlete, and it's neat to see her out here doing the volleyball thing for sure. She's up there on that front row. It's 23-9. Here comes a shot across the net. Pierce going to pick it up to Villa. Thompson gets set, and she hits it long and hard, and it goes over there to the student section, and they bump it back. It's unfortunately going to be a point for Mescalero. It's 23-10. The Pearsons have seen all they needed to see. They're headed for the gate.
Still looking around enjoying the view of the gym, right?
Yes, throwing it up, hitting it up high. Boyd going to set up Thompson. Thompson going to bump it across. It comes right back. Hatch jumps up there. Looked like Wilt Chamberlain as she went up and did the block up high. Nice play there by Pierce. Hatch sends it over. Coming back the other way, Mescalero Villa with a good first touch. Thompson hits it over her shoulder and across the net. What a volley we've got going here. Hitting it deep, and it's going to go out of bounds, and we are to set point 24-10. Lady Cards lead 2-0. They've got set point here with a chance to end this game and give everyone time to get up to Outlaw Grill to get something to eat.
And
here comes the serve. It's misplayed, but they keep it alive, and now they're going to send it over. First touch into the air. That was Martinez, then Hatch slams it down, and here it comes again. Pierce, Villa going to set up Thompson. Thompson rocks one right off the grill. Man, that was a shot from Thompson.
To end the game.
And you just hope the young lady is all right, because she didn't even have a chance to react.
That ball just came out too fast, man.
That was a rocket for sure. And once again, you just hope that young lady's all right, because she never even had a chance to pick up her hands, as that was an absolute rocket by Thompson. And that ends the game 25-10. The Lady Cards with the win here in this matchup here. I don't have any idea. I don't have it in front of me when the next matchup is for the Lady Cards when they play again. Usually they just send me something letting me know when we're going to cover.
Sunday night, and hopefully we're available, right?
Yep. And so with that said, the Lady Cards with the win. A shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, the Nogelmeyers and the Matthews, Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch and all that gang, Redbird Gas, Bart Parker, Parker Energy, Brett and Penny Parker, NMR Pipeline, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop, and the gang down there. Outlaw Grill, Mr. Johnny Robertson. Reminder, he'll have the employee spotlight and player of the game at the football game day after tomorrow. They get a free meal on Johnny. Thank you. Guns Up Services, Ben and Nina Thompson. Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas. I got my hat right here. I'm wearing my Thomas Welding hat. Eunice Record, John Dean and Maureen Davis. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. Cardinal Hardware, the Davis and the Myers family. Debbie's Country Kitchen. Miss Debbie, get down there and have you some good conversation and even better food. The City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, Shannon Cummins, and all the gang. Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams, and the Eunice Health Clinic, Brian, Candida, and all the crew, including Miss Pascal, Miss Elma, all of them down there. They just got a great group down there that Shauna, just a great group. So we appreciate them. Shout out to Chloe and Billy. I know they were watching and listening. We'll visit with you on Saturday. Shout out to Lynn White, Leonard Skinner White. Everybody in town, make sure over the next few days to tell him happy birthday. His birthday's next week. 89 years old, 89 years young.
There you go.
And that man is still up there cutting hair all day. And man, I just hope to one day be as cool as Leonard Skinner White. I mean, that's
a big shoe to fill, boss.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for everyone for listening. For Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, Rosendo Caballero, the Thumb, who's not with us today, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night, so long. We'll see you Saturday.
Good night.